As far as the choice of these very locations, you made it very clear it's the military doctrine that dictates it. I want to go a step further because many asked this question when there were reports coming up of who were eliminated in the process. In Muridke, in Bahawalpur, as well as in Kotli. Was there at any point in time you were looking at certain individuals to be targeted? For instance, was Hafiz Saeed still a target at that point in time? Was Masood Azhar still a target? What was the thought behind it? Was there any intelligence to provide that these men were frequenting these very places and that's the reason why we chose it?
See, intelligence collation is a combination of what comes from space, what comes from comment, and what comes from hint, from our people who are on the other side. Now, and all that is fused, and thereafter we pick up which is the target and what are the challenges there. So, our first choice was these three tanzeems, that is Hizbul Mujahideen led by Sayyid Salahuddin, Jaish-e-Mohammed led by Masood Azhar, and again Hafiz Saeed, LET Muridke. We wanted to clearly send a message that your headquarters may be any amount of depth beyond the IB are not safe. Okay. The second message we wanted to send is, now you see the photographs that you've seen, as long as they are repaired, one feeling, that eerie feeling among the people there, that these guys used to say they are invincible, they are not. The Indian state can reach out and shake them by their collar anytime. Now, the point which you made, whether these personalities, whether they were there or not, while it is known as a general practice that they would be there, but the detailed routine, it is very difficult to have precise information, although I must say that whatever the human intelligence which is there is very good. Even in Balakot, I have personally seen it was very good.
What was it like this time?
The number of people who were there was known, and that is at the risk of the person who is sending you the information, because he himself could very well be targeted because he is there. He cannot escape from there. But that kind of intelligence we do have. Now, if you look at what happened finally and you saw the funeral picture where Masood Azhar lamenting on the loss of 10 people and then wanting to also die, he was very close to being killed. He was very close. He possibly may have had the cat's 9 lives. So he's
You're
not
saying
been
that
there.
There was intelligence that he was present, or he was somewhere in the vicinity,
See,
or we were very close this time?
When we get intelligence, normally it is he on these days he's there, at this time he's there. Precisely at that point in time, we couldn't have got that whether he's there or not. But generally, these people are in that particular area because they have no other place to go. And you look at the timing that we chose, we didn't want a collateral damage. So we thought whoever is going to be in that headquarter or in that particular training establishment is obviously going to be associated with that ecosystem of terrorism. So we didn't want to kill civilians. We didn't even choose the time of the namaz. Otherwise, you imagine, if you actually look at it, these characters should have been there during namaz. We didn't. We didn't cross our Lakshman Rekha, and we have
Even
particular.
while dealing with the terrorists.
We have our values that we will not kill civilians. Collateral damage, because then that defeats the basic cause. We've got to segregate between the terrorists and the civilians. But again, when you take your mind back to that picture, the terrorist is there, his family is there, and the military people are there. So what does it talk of? The kind of collaboration, the collusivity, whatever adjective we want to use, but that's exactly how it is. It's a part of the same ecosystem. So whether it's the military or whether it's the terrorist.